Hey, what's up? Good afternoon to all you young Restless fans on YouTube. I'm Justin Fleming. Happy Friday. I'm here to give all of you my review on today's Young and Restless Friday, September 8th, 2017. I'm going to read it to all of you. At the athletic club, Abby snipes at Scott. She came there to get away from work and him. Scott wonders if she is rude to everyone she works with, and they spar verbally. Abby goes on a rant about Sharon's history. Scott counters that Abby is no longer the naked Harris. He senses she's in a mood and guesses Zach stood up to her. Abby defends her boyfriend, and Scott heads out. You know what? Abby is a brat. A spoiled brat. She's snarky. Her attitude. Can you believe her attitude? Who does she think she is? I mean, I'm sick of her attitude towards people. I wish she would realize she's dating the wrong people like Zach, who's in a sex ring, and that'd be good for her ass. Bitch. It's always about Abby. Now nearby, Hillary spots Devon furiously pumping iron and asks if she wants to talk about it. They discuss business and exchange intense looks. Talk turns to Kane disappointing his family and then Jordan dumping Hillary. She warns Devon not to be concerned about her, but about Lily, who is successful to opportunist Jordan. Devon gets worked up about someone using a family's pain to get close to his sister. Hill walks off as Jordan appears. Devon confronts him about playing angles by dumping Hillary as soon as Lily had marital trouble. Jordan says he and Lily are friends. He won't apologize, but it becomes more nothing Devon or Kane can do about it. Then at the Ashby house, Kane lets Lily know she saw Jordan at the gym and asks her how her shoot went. Lily says it felt strange without him there. Kane misses him living with and working together. Lily knows deep down he's a good man. Kane plans to make things right and reveals the prenatal tests were negative. Lily learns Juliet's having a boy and congratulates him. Maddie arrives and Kane invites her to dinner. She isn't happy about Reed, but he agrees. Kane and Lily smile over the small victory. Talk turns to Reed. Kane says he's not the kind of boy he wants dating his daughter. In the Crimson Lights, Tessa feeling impatient about Crystal. Tessa reminds her that they heed Nick's warning to reflect on knowing her sister, Cassie. Mariah asks about her and Crystal. Tessa reveals they grew up among the gang activity in Chicago. Their mother was an addict, their father was an abusive drunk. She left and promised to get Crystal out. Mariah assures her they'll find her. Zach arrives at Alice's place where she assures him Rainbow's girl's attitude is much better now. She calls Crystal to meet him. Zach muses that she has a lot of people concerned about her. He speaks to the girl alone and tells her he knows she went to see her sister Tessa, whom he knew from Chicago. Zach warns Crystal if she tries to contact her again, she will pay the consequences. Alice reappears and Crystal is sent out. Zach orders Blonde to find another place for Crystal. He orders her out of the house by tonight. In the underground, Sharon and Nick discuss Alice's car remaining in the same spot for a while now. Sharon announces she's going over there. Nick protests the debate about Alice reunites. Sharon can't ignore her instincts. Scott says Nick interrupts. Scott may be willing to put herself in danger, but he's not. He talks about Sharon turning her life around, and they all gotten through since the Alice days. Nick couldn't handle if something happened to her. Sharon promises to herself in harm's way. They hug as Chelsea arrives. Sharon goes and Chelsea remarks on the 1-year anniversary of Adam's death. Talk turns to painful memories and Nick reveals someone turned up from Sharon's past. He fills her in on Alice and explains he cannot ignore the feeling Sharon has about her. Zach joins Abby at Scott at the club, apologizing for being late. She checks his hands and elements that prevented him from texting her, and lectures him till he concedes. You're right. Unimpressed, Abby gets up to leave. Zach snaps, "Don't walk away from me." He wants to explain. Abby exits. Meanwhile, Devon joins Hillary at the table and vents about Jordan. She thinks someone will make Lily see what he's doing. At Crimson Lights, Sharon updates Tessa and Mariah tracking Alice. Mariah looks at the app on Sharon's phone while Tessa questions Sharon. After seeing a snapshot of Alice, Mariah and Tessa take off. Scott arrives. Sharon brings him up to speed. He figures Alice is at a sex ring safe house and wants to check it out. Sharon balks. Nick made it see it would be irresponsible to her to put herself at risk. Scott agrees. And then Mariah and Tessa arrive at the location from the tracking app. Mariah is worried Sharon will kill them for being there, but Tessa is gung-ho to go up to the house, pointing out that Mariah looks like Cassie. Tessa exits the car and go along. Now, let me give all you my final thought on today's show. So, Mariah, you know what? Tessa thinks Mariah is Cassie. She thinks that Cassie is still alive. I mean, Cassie is dead now. Cassie and, well, all of you know that Tessa and Mariah and Cassie are just double gangers. A lot of you know. And how could that piece of crap Devon, tell anyone who and what they can do? Did he forget he screwed over his adopted father with his stepmother, who later became his wife? I mean, this is the part of the soap opera that all of you I'm starting to hate. I mean, all of a sudden, everyone has a clean conscience. They weren't fuck ups, and Devon is so damn stupid that Hillary could probably charm him out of his billions. And maybe Jordan can stand. I bet Jordan's gonna stand on his ground. And Kane says that Reed is not the kind of boy he wants dating his daughter. And KMC says that Kane's not the type of man that I wanted and Christoph and KMC says Kane's not the type of man that I want my daughter to date. He was 31 years old, and Lily may have been 19 years old, faking to be Chancellor Philip III, and Kane admitted to Neil that he was a fraud after he married Lily. Lily was crushed that he lied for years, and Neil told him to stay away from Lily. Played dead. Kane's funeral was held on his Lily's beloved Valentine's Day, embezzling Tucker, bribing the editor, the liar, etc., rat bastard. I mean, why is King should has no one to talk about that he want his daughter to be dating his daughter. About King, I mean, has he even King's even forgotten that Neil didn't want Lily seeing her? So why can't it be the same thing? I mean, King's becoming just like Lily's father Neil. When he back then Neil didn't want King seeing Lily. So what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I mean, and I guess Hillary wants to see a fight between Devon and Jordan. But who should win, Devon or Jordan? It's a weird question. I get a feeling like they're I really hope they don't pair up Tessa and Mariah as a lesbian couple. Hillary, she's annoying. Really annoying. So that's my little review for all of you on today's Young and Restless. Subscribe to me, Justin Fleming. Have a good afternoon. Make a comment on my video. I'm out of here. Peace.
morning, I was asleep. Felt well.